it will be Perez and Lewis on the front row looking to get the launch. As away they go, much cleaner start this time, and it is car number 14 of Perez that leads the field away into the first couple of corners as it gets very, very hectic behind. Really shuffling for position then as they come on the run into Christmas Corner. There's a move going on for third position. It looks like DeRoft under attack, fending off the attentions of, I believe that's Barker Yates. All over the back of him, Zach Hassan trying to go around the outside. I think that is Stephen. Oh, and DeRoft is off onto the grass there, coming out of the Ashby corner. Oh, and more. That's Jaden Stephen being put on the grass there, and that is going to allow DeRoft and Davies to give him a bit of a challenge here. So, first lap about to be completed here, and it should be Lewis and Perez still leading from the front row. And then we have kart number 25 being chased down by Zach Hassan. That is Leighton Barker Yates. Andre Manuel Nagu is P5, exactly where he started. Jaden Stephen is P6, he's gained 6 positions, as has Zach Hassan so far, and Hassan might be going for another one. That's P3. He's just gotten himself up into through Christmas Corner there. So, amazing rise through the field by Zach Hassan. Daisy Newsom, unfortunately, has formed a P9 behind Edouard DeRoft. But you can see it's 3 wide in front of him. That's Davies. Oh, multiple warnings for our top 2 for track limits there, I think. Oh, curb warning, sorry, for Perez and Lewis. Let's see how that 5th place battle has resolved itself. It looks like Stephen leading Davies. Oh, and a move there by DeRoft to get past Andre Manuel Nagu. Oh, look at our top 2. They've really had to back off here, and that's allowed Zach Hassan to close in. They'll see the curb warning now, so it's a three-way fight for victory. Leighton Barker Yates keeping a watching brief on our top 3. Stephen is P5, Davies. Oh, look at this, our top 3 into Christmas Corner, and I think Lewis has made it through on Perez, and Zach Hassan trying to follow him through into Inkermans, and he's done it there. Zach Hassan all taps his helmet to say, think carefully boys, you don't want to hold me up for too long, because I can be very forceful when I need to be. Into Parker he comes, and no way through. So Lewis now, oh, I say no way through, immediately up the inside through Chapman's goes Zach Hassan. Oh, shuffling the cart forward, he's so desperate to take the lead, and he's done it, and here comes Leighton Barker Yates to the outside on Perez. So all chopping and changing amongst our top 4. It's getting more and more fierce then as we complete lap 3. Just under 9 minutes to go. Our top 4 still right together. It is Hassan leading Lewis, Barker Yates, Perez, Stephen, Davies, DeRoff, Nagu, Newsom in 9th, and then Louis Canlett still holding on to 10th, but Reese Lewis is all over the back of him, and Oliver Hevicon is there right in close proximity as well. But let's focus our attention at the front as Davies goes a little wide. Edouard DeRoft is now challenging him, trying to steal back that 6th position, but not able to do so. DeRoft, you sense a little bit frustrated after being put on the grass a bit earlier. But Zach Hassan now clearing the lead and starting to stretch his legs at the wheel of car number 24. And it's Lewis and Barker Yates, along with Perez, looking like they might be the most interesting battle. Declan Perez, though, has got Jaden Stephen closing up to the back of him side by side between Lewis and Barker Yates. And Keane Lewis holds on by the skin of his teeth, but Leighton Barker Yates looking absolutely relentless here as they go into Fine Lady. And towards Christmas Corner once more, late on the brakes from Leighton Barker Yates, and he gets through a beautiful outbraking maneuver into Christmas Corner, and he's got to hold on to it through Inkermans and now into Ashby. So Barker Yates up to P2, but Zach Hassan is still going to continue to set fastest sectors, fast lap the race. Oh, somebody has spun at the back. I think that might be Louis Canlett that has got it all wrong at Christmas Corner. Something's happened to him, potentially some contact there in the middle of the pack. But Canlett is going to fall from 10th all the way to the back behind Ray Dobson. Meanwhile, our second place battle continuing to intensify. Cian Lewis desperate to get back through, but Barky Yates knows he needs to nail his exit here from pit bend. Down the back straight they go, and Jaden Stepham has also picked off Perez. So not what Declan Perez would have been hoping for as they come up towards Christmas corner. Barky Yates defending well, and Lewis not able to get back through, but now he's got to deal with the man in the black and blue suit. It is Stepham squirming around in the rear of Cian Lewis there, trying to steal third position. He's going to be put a little bit wide to the outside through Parker. And Stepham has to wait for a better opportunity that he can capitalize on. Zach Hassan, though, continuing to just absolutely build his lead to 2 seconds now. Oh, and a move into the boots. That looks like DeRoft having another go at Davies. That could allow Andre Manuel Nagu up the inside. And Nagu steals P7 away from Edouard DeRoft. Stepham, though, looks like he's on a real charge here into Fine Ladies. Got up the inside of Lewis, side by side, down the Manuel's bank and into Christmas corner. Lewis inches ahead and holds on to that position through Christmas corner. So Cian Lewis not about to back down without a huge fight, and Stepham again switches to the outside on the approach into Ashby. So Lewis defending well, and as indeed is Ellis Davies in P6. Perez in the middle of them, kind of starting to fall back from the lead fight and into Davies, if anything. As we see the fight a bit further back, that looks like Hevicon really having to get his elbows out to keep Rees Lewis, Ollie Pratt and Bennett Dowd behind him. I think Appleton as well has just been taken by Bennett Dowd. As Stepham gearing up for another assault at third position. 4 minutes 40 left on the clock here. And Stephen's up the inside. He got a really good exit through Crooks, and he's clear down the Manuel's bank and into Christmas corner. It's Stepham up to P3 and with a clear run at Leighton Barky Yates. Meanwhile, Rees Lewis side by side with Pratt, I believe. Hevicon now starting to draw clear of that battle there, but Rees Lewis just outside the top 10 now, looking up the inside into Christmas corner and having to back out of that particular battle. But our second place fight, all three still together in a row. It is Leighton Barky Yates, Jaden Stepham and Cian Lewis all together as one then. And don't forget about our sixth place fight between Ellis Davies. As Andre Manuel Nagu gives him a little nibble into the pit bend. Stepham looking to the outside of Barky Yates, and he's made it through. That was a brilliant move into oblivion. He really had to time that well. Got a fantastic launch at the final corner, and really, Jaden Stepham is having a fabulous race from quite far down the grid. He is recovering brilliantly. Now the question is, now he's in clear air, can he do anything to stop Zach Hassan from winning this second race of the day? He's got 3 minutes in which to make an impact here, but Zach Hassan lapping in the very low 1 minute bracket, threatening to go into the 59s actually. 1 minute 0.66 that last time around. Stepham doing a little bit of defensive work to keep Barky Yates behind him. Declan Perez starting to fall into the clutches of Ellis Davies here, who is continuing to absolutely fend off any assault from Nagu and DeRoft. Zach Hassan says a 59.8 that last lap around. 4.7 seconds now ahead of Stepham. Stepham, I think, is getting defensive here. He's more worried about Leighton Barky Yates getting back through here. Barky Yates gets a decent exit actually out of Christmas corner. He's looking to the inside of Ashby, but no way through. Stepham sees it coming, covers it off. 2 minutes left on the clock here. Meanwhile, Perez, Davies, Nagu, DeRoft all conforming together in that 5th place battle as old Keane Lewis tries to go up the inside of Barky Yates, trying to steal that final spot of the podium back off him. Sakasan though, 1 minute 50 left on the clock as he crosses the line, and I think he's continuing to pull away. Lewis and Barky Yates side by side. It's Lewis that is ahead as they go over the start-finish line. So Keane Lewis recovering back onto the podium, but Barky Yates in car number 25 will not be undone that easily. Late on the brakes into Christmas corner, and he's up the inside, and he retakes that 3rd position almost immediately. They're still side by side as they go through increments, and the battle there very much continuing. But it is Stephen, Lewis and Barky Yates in that order from 2nd through to 4th. And look at that 5th place battle. Ellis Davis very close and has to back out at the last minute of a move up the inside into Parker's. But Declan Pires now having to get very, very defensive here. He doesn't look like he's really got the pace to keep these 3 behind him. Great run by Ellis Davies. Pires threatening to shut the door for 5th position. He doesn't shut it early enough. And it is Davies. Oh, but he leaves the door open to the 2nd part of the boot. And now Nigu is side by side through the pit bend chicane. But Nigu has to back out there. So it is getting very, very frantic as we enter the final lap. Oh, to the outside comes DeRoft as he desperately tries to steal 7th off of Andre Emmanuel Nigu, but Nigu shuts the door. These two essentially on the same team. Oh, to the outside comes Davies. Davies has made it through on Perez into 5th position through Christmas corner. A fabulous late move there on the last lap of the race. So the Welshman really getting his white knuckles out and absolutely making the move at the right moment. But just a few corners to go for Zak Hassan. Well, there was a bit of contact in the first race, but there's no doubt who is going to be the winner of this one. Out of pit bend for the final time and towards the checkered flag, Zak Hassan wins, puts both hands out in a victorious gesture there. So Zak Hassan very, very happy there. Jaden Stepham takes P2, a very strong drive by him, and late Barky Yates does actually get back ahead of Keane Lewis, but it is Ellis Davies that is 5th. Pires takes P6, DeRoft is 7th. He did get through on Andre Emmanuel Nigu on that final lap. Daisy Newsom is P9 ahead of Oliver Hevercon, who really, I'm not sure what that hand in the air was for, but Hevercon looking excited either way. Pratt takes P11, Appleton passes Dobson right at the end to take P12. Bennett Dowd takes P14 ahead of Rees Lewis, and very sadly with that spin, Louis Canlet is going to be 16th, rounding out our junior split 2 field in race 2.
And we're joined now by Zak Hassan, winner of that split 2 race. Zak,
Hello.
how was it?
Amazing, man. I mean, the first race, I got an unfortunate penalty when I won the race. So obviously I couldn't get promoted in race 1, which is, unfortunate. But, I still drive. In the second race, I started 9th or 10th. I have no idea. But I started on the outside. So obviously, my main goal was to make as much place as possible, as this was the last race to be promoted in. So what did I do? I went from 9th or 10th to first in 2 laps, and I pulled a 4.5 second lead. So I'm really happy with that. It was one of the best races I've ever done. So I'm really, really happy with myself, and I know I'm a good driver, as after all the controversy in race 1, as that's why I was really delayed due to all the controversy, I proved myself as a really, really good driver, and I'm capable of winning any race. So I'm really, really happy with that performance I did. 10th to first in 2 laps. And as soon as I passed the guy in first, I ran away with it. Pretty easy, near the 3rd sector, I think. Center move, easy overtake, I just ran away with it. I couldn't even see the guys behind me when I looked back, so I knew I won the race straight away. So I just pulled a nice little gap. I got a nice 59-something lap time, so I'm really, really happy with my performance. That was a beautiful race, so thank you, man.